Why is my mouth hot?
I like it.
This is a black person's spaghetti.
I'm sorry.
Hell no.
This is definitely Italian spaghetti.
This is not cocoa butter, baby. This is margarine.
Hi, my name is Olivia.
Hi, my name is Carolina Benetti.
Hi, my name is Ashton Scott Morris.
Hi, my name is Courtney B, and today we're trying each other's
Spaghetti.
Y'all be yelling at us in the comments to get real representation, but y'all don't show up when we do casting.
So if you would like to be in a video, make sure to check out the description below.
Spaghetti is like the origin of my family.
Spaghetti is like a hood delicacy.
Mama, grandmama, auntie, they made it with love because they wanted us to be full.
I mean, this is the house that spaghetti built.
Spaghetti originated in a small town off the coast of Portofino.
Specifically?
So we're gonna take this back to the Silk Road. Back in the day, Marco Polo discovered this route all the way to China, and he started trading.
Some Algerians was kicking it in Italy. It was like, we make this thing called pasta.
Al dente is...
I don't know what al dente is.
It is when you cook the pasta and it's kind of got a little bit of a crunch.
Honestly, al dente is just a preference.
So white people got a history of undercooking stuff. Is that what you're telling me? So y'all been undercooking for centuries. That's some crazy shit.
Today, I brought my spaghetti with vodka sauce. Now, this is a classic dish. What my family does is we chop up some shallots, we put them in some olive oil, we let that sweat, put some salt on there, and then add a ton of garlic. Like, I add a lot of garlic. I use a big can of crushed red tomatoes. Then I let that sit for about 2 hours, and then you'll add vodka to the rim of it. I let that cook off for about like 10 minutes or so. I bring it back up to a boil, add a little bit of heavy cream, top it with some Parmesan, some basil. I believe that my spaghetti will win because I took my time with it.
This looks like a vodka sauce.
This is like some vodka spaghetti.
I can tell immediately because of the color.
It smells good. It's giving al dente-ish.
It look cool. I don't know how I feel about the smell. It smells regular.
All right, let's try it. I mean, it's done really well.
The sauce is good. Not sweet, which I like.
It tastes like a real vodka sauce. You can tell that this person did a good job, and it's tasty.
I ain't the craziest about it, but I mess with it.
It's nothing new, it's nothing innovative, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's a solid spaghetti.
There's not too much cream happening. There's a really good balance of the tomatoes.
I feel like they definitely could have added more sauce because I'm a saucy girl.
Whoever made this, like, I would be like, you gotta give us some more sauce.
I wish there was a little bit more garlic in it. It's just a preference.
This is definitely Italian spaghetti.
I know this is an Italian spaghetti because of the vodka sauce and the peppers and the presentation.
Oh yeah, this is definitely Italian spaghetti.
How it was portioned, very Italian. Black spaghetti, we stacking.
I ain't a mean person, you know what I'm saying? So I give this a 7.
From 1 to 10, I'll give this an 8. It's not wowing my socks off of me, but I think that it tastes like it should.
I'm gonna give it a good, strong 7. Give me some garlic bread and I would definitely be satisfied with this. I found out that I was like 0.2% Italian. One day I was like, you know what? Spaghetti and lasagna, Splagana. Motti belli, tutti frutti. That's that 2%. I learned how to make my noodles al dente. You put it in the skillet and you fry it up a little bit. Then you go over to your meat sauce. You want your pureed tomatoes. Don't go and get that ragu. Ain't no classic coat. Yeah, no, this is fresh. And then you got a good hearty sauce. Start layering. Pasta, meat sauce, ricotta, mozzarella noodle. Pasta, meat sauce, mozzarella, ricotta noodle. That's how you make it. Splagana.
Whoa. It's a spaghetti lasagna.
Splagana.
This is interesting. So they've taken spaghetti and jammed it in like you would normally see with ziti.
Is it baked ziti? Is that what they call it? Yeah, see, I know a little something.
It smells good.
This is quite unique. Okay, yeah.
It's cool. Got a lot of cheese on the top.
I think they've taken a lot of creative license, and I feel like the sauce is from a jar.
This tastes like something that my grandma on my dad's side would make. I like it a lot.
Good little joint. Seemed like they boiled the spaghetti for a little bit.
I don't think that they seasoned the meat that's in here before they threw it in with the pasta. Maybe they just thought that like the pasta sauce would season the meat. It's a little weird.
They layered it well because you can taste every single aspect of the dish. I do like the fact that this is kind of just like all combined together. It kind of just reminds me of spaghetti and meatballs.
Something I feel like they could have done better is just the sauce. Y'all gotta stop cheating people with sauce.
It's not Italian spaghetti. I don't think it's black spaghetti. I feel like that's unfair to the black community.
This does taste like a lot of the dishes I grew up having. So I do feel like it's like Italian American.
This is a black person's spaghetti. The black people I grew up with. They did a lot of similar preparation.
I'm gonna be honest, this is like a 5 for me, and that's being generous.
I'll give it like a 7, only because I am missing a little bit of the cheese.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Because it's a black person who probably made this, so I wanna support this black person.
This is a green chili chicken spaghetti. The ingredients is whole tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste. The sauce is made from scratch. I use jalapenos, make that in the sauce, simmer it up. Chicken, cheese, and then, you know, some real good pasta. It's different, it's beautiful. You see this plate, I think it's like a specialty, and I made it, man, so that's another thing too.
Ooh, okay, chicken.
I think we've got chicken, which is an interesting choice, on top of some marinara.
Chicken on top of spaghetti. Okay. Hell no.
This is good.
It's got a little bit of spice. I like a little bit of spice.
What is going on?
I feel like they added salsa almost.
It kind of reminds me of something along the lines of like a salsa.
Somebody took Tostitos salsa, added some hot sauce, put it on some noodles, and chopped up some chicken.
The chicken is done incredibly well. 10 out of 10.
The meat might be a tad dry to what I'm used to, but that's totally okay.
This is an enchilada on noodle.
I don't really think it's Italian spaghetti at all, but it's good.
I think that this is leaning more toward a black spaghetti dish.
Our people don't do this.
I'll give it a 7. Something that they could have done better is like decided what type of sauce they wanted to make.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I do like the spice. I think that's my favorite part.
2.5, man. This is in no way, shape, or form spaghetti.
The chicken is fantastic. I would eat the chicken by itself. So today I brought my spaghetti bolognese for you. They made us make this at home. So I woke up at 5 a.m. to let this steep and gain some flavor. I like to use organic ground beef, and you're gonna toss that into a pan with olive oil and garlic. Once that starts to brown, make sure that you start adding in all your spices. So you're gonna wanna have garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, salt, pepper, you know, the basics. Then once it's kind of brown, you're gonna add a little bit of tomato paste, and then you're gonna add some red wine. You can drink a glass too, that's the fun part. And then you're going to add in your whole peeled tomatoes. And then I'm gonna chop up some fresh basil. That's it, that's my pasta. I know my spaghetti's gonna win because it's probably the only authentic spaghetti that's sitting here, and it's delicious. And did I mention I woke up at 5 a.m. to make this for you?
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Smell like a rusted pot, very meaty.
Smell like spaghetti, like old school traditional spaghetti.
I'm gonna mix it together, give it a fair shot.
It's cool.
It looks black, but the flavoring is white.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
It need more flavor. I mean, I can't really taste nothing.
I mean, there is not a seasoning in sight.
Wow. That's like restaurant quality good.
I think it needs more seasoning. I think it needs the sauce. You know, I want a little bit more tomato paste.
I mean, ain't no Lorry's, no garlic powder, no onion. What is happening in this dish?
This is great. Yeah.
This is an Italian spaghetti.
It's white. It's white. There's no seasoning in this.
This is a solid 9. You can taste the tomatoes like really well in this. It's really good.
I'm gonna give it a 6, man. It wasn't like the coldest thing ever.
I'm gonna give this a 3. No seasoning is crazy on any day.
I'm so happy and honored and privileged. I actually spent a lot of time on it. It took me like 3 hours yesterday.
For real? I lost.
I understand that mine wasn't the choice today.
Sometimes people just don't understand greatness, you know.
They just ain't see the vision. That's what it is.
What makes Italian spaghetti so different is that this is kind of just like what we're like made to make. Thank you for choosing me as your spaghetti winner.